single window is there in Mumbai. You go to Mada, go on the second floor, there is an entire department called single window clearance. It's not as effective, but it is there.
Prabhu sir, hello. Yeah. There are certain flats we have which have legal issues and all, like disputes are there. In that case, what can be done?
No. Every society has flats which have legal issues. There are disputes. That doesn't affect redevelopment or self-redevelopment in any case. Whatever is the court judgment on those disputes, that the society will have to follow. Generally what we do is, if there are two aggrieved parties, then we take the consent from both, saying that we have dispute amongst ourselves, and whatever is the solution of our dispute, the society will follow it.
Sir, in cluster development, what is the minimum area required? Land area?
6,000 square meters.
And what is the FSI available to that?
4 FSI plus 35% fungible.
It means around 5.7.
5.7, 5.6, 5.7.
One more question. If there is a garden and roads within the complex, what is the benefit of that to cluster development?
No, if you do the cluster development, you get an FSI of the garden and roads also counted in the cluster development.
10,000 to 10,000, 1,100.
In cluster development, there are 20 societies, and the 20 societies don't want to appoint the PMC, but for a particular society, they want to have a feasibility report. Can they do it by appointing an architect, or is it necessary that they have to go to PMC only?
No.
What are the prices? What is the price? I mean, the cost involved.
No, if you go for self-redevelopment, then the cost is zero.
I am talking about you go to a builder.
So that you ask builder. I am not here to reply what happens to builder. I am here only to reply on self-redevelopment. If you go for self-redevelopment, then you will get feasibility report without spending a penny.
Oh. Thank you.
आप पूछिए, दो बिल्डिंग्स आपने 1,100 स्क्वायर मीटर्स का प्लॉट. बोलिए.
Good afternoon, sir. There is a very major question nobody is asking. Actually, Goenka has got us the conveyance plinth to plinth area, to the whole Gokul Dham area. So what will happen when we go for the deemed conveyance? Whether the single window will be a profitable thing for us to get the deemed conveyance?
Of course, collectively, if you resolve for self-redevelopment under the new GR, which is for self-redevelopment, within 1 month, if all of you put together apply, because plinth to plinth is illegal.
Okay.
Your people in those days should have protested, but they did not. Whatever has happened. If you apply, you all have to form an association and apply for a common conveyance of all the lands in the name of all. And then you will get the full FSI.
Sir, another question. As you said, an example of Chitra Society. Suppose this is a building, I am secretary of this 43. We have 40 members in this society. And 42 is 40 members, rest 20. And you are saying that we have to demolish one building, those members will come on the same building. Suppose in a building there are 40 members and all 40 owners are staying. So where they will go, who will pay their rent? And because every member is asking.
No, society will pay the rent. No, that is what I am saying. In Chitra society paid the rent. The whole building was demolished.
Suppose the society doesn't have that much of amount.
No, society doesn't have to contribute. It is part of the project cost. Once the project cost is, rent is included in the project cost, it comes from the bank or the financial. Every first of every month, there is an automatic transfer of the rent in the name of the
Society.
member from the bank.
That's all.
not society, directly to the member
But-
or to the owner of the flat in which the member has entered into agreement. That rent goes straight to the owner.
Actually, that was the biggest confusion of so many members that कि अगर हम
No,
छोड़
no,
देते
there
हैं-
is no confusion. In
Ah.
Bombay, 1,700 societies are getting rent from the society under self-redevelopment.
अच्छा सर, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन, जो 370 स्क्वायर फीट का लोगों को मिला है 1240 समथिंग यू सेड इन द चित्रा सोसाइटी, तो जो 900 एक्स्ट्रा स्क्वायर फीट मिला उसको दे डिडंट पे सिंगल अमाउंट,
No.
they have got it from on the under the scheme of the self development. Thank you very much sir, all these queries I just need to know.